one very important example of our syllabus. If at all it is asked in the examination, it must be asked for 4 marks. Practice set 2, problem number 10, star mark example given on page number 54. In the problem, one quadratic equation is given. Using the roots of the quadratic equation and the relation between them, we have to find out another quadratic equation. Okay, so first of all, let us try to get the information from the given quadratic equation. Okay, given quadratic equation is this. I have compared with the standard general quadratic equation. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 2 into P plus Q, C is equal to the last bracket P square plus Q square. We are supposing that the roots of this quadratic equation are alpha and beta. Let alpha and beta be the roots of quadratic equation 1. Let us calculate alpha plus beta. This is equal to minus B by A, which is equal to minus value of B is this by A is 2, 2 cancels, you get minus P plus Q, equation number 2. Alpha beta is equal to C by A, C is P square plus Q square upon A is 2, so P square plus Q square by 2, this is equation number 3. I am calculating alpha minus beta whole square also because we need it in the required quadratic equation. Okay, alpha minus beta whole square, this is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. Now, this identity is a very simple identity, but has not been given anywhere in the 10 standard till 10 standard of state board. Okay, but this can be very easily derived. I suggest that children should memorize this. By observation also you will find that LHS is equal to RHS. Suppose I simplify this bracket, you will get alpha square plus 2 alpha beta plus beta square. So here you have plus 2 alpha beta and this is minus 4 alpha beta. So 2 alpha beta minus 4 alpha beta will give you minus 2 alpha beta. So what do you get? Alpha square minus 2 alpha beta plus beta square, which is the expansion of alpha minus beta whole square. So this is an identity but never given in the textbook. Okay, so using this identity we can find out alpha minus beta whole square. Alpha plus beta we have found out. Alpha plus beta in equation number 2, put the value. Alpha beta in equation number 3, put that value also. Square of a negative number is positive, therefore I did not write negative sign here. P plus Q whole square as it is. This 2 cancels this 4, you get minus 2 into P square plus Q square. Expand this, you get P square plus 2PQ plus Q square. Multiply this by minus 2P square minus 2Q square. P square minus 2P square will be minus P square. Twice PQ I have deliberately kept in the as a middle term. Q square minus 2Q square will be minus Q square. Let us take minus common from all the 3 terms. What do you get? P square minus 2PQ plus Q square. What did I say? Listen carefully. I took minus common from all the 3 terms. So when you take minus common, the signs of all the terms will automatically change inside the bracket. Okay. But what do we observe? This is the expansion of P minus Q whole square. So what are you getting? Alpha minus beta whole square is equal to minus of P minus Q whole square. Now there can be a question in your mind. Why did we calculate alpha minus beta whole square? Now I am going to explain. So actually what we have done till now, we have derived the data from the given quadratic equation and now we are going to use this data to get the required quadratic equation. Okay, I am assuming that alpha 1 and beta 1 are the roots of the required quadratic equation. Here we have written, let alpha 1 and beta 1 be the roots of the required quadratic equation. Okay, if alpha 1 and beta 1 are the roots of the required quadratic equation, then the required quadratic equation will be of the form x square minus alpha 1 plus beta 1 into x plus alpha 1 beta 1 equal to 0. Because we know that whenever we have to form the quadratic equation using the roots, this is the formula. So if roots are alpha 1 and beta 1, that is the quadratic equation. Now, to get this quadratic equation, I need alpha 1 plus beta 1 as well as alpha 1 into beta 1. That means sum of the roots and the product of the roots of the required quadratic equation. Okay. So alpha 1 and beta 1 are the roots of the required quadratic equation. But from here, actual calculation begins. What is alpha 1? The problem says that the root of the required quadratic equation, one root, is the square of the sum of the roots of the given quadratic equation. मेरे ख्याल से आपको समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं. अल्फा 1 इज द स्क्वायर ऑफ, किसका स्क्वायर? ये क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन की जो रूट्स है उनकी जो सम है अल्फा प्लस बीटा, उसका स्क्वायर. दिस इज गिवन इन द प्रॉब्लम. ओके, सो वन रूट इज लाइक दिस, but alpha plus beta we have already calculated. Alpha plus beta, this one that I have substituted here. Square of a negative number is positive, so I have written, no sign is written, plus sign. Okay, p plus q whole square as it is I have kept. That means alpha 1 I have obtained. Okay, but what is beta 1? Beta 1 is the square of the difference of the roots of this equation. अब इस quadratic equation की जो roots है कौन से है? अल्फा बीटा. उनका जो डिफरेंस है यानी अल्फा माइनस बीटा, उसका स्क्वायर. ये क्या है? इट इज द रूट ऑफ द रिक्वायर्ड, सेकंड रूट ऑफ द रिक्वायर्ड क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन. फिर से एक बार बता रहा हूं, दूसरा रूट जो है बीटा 1 विच इज द सेकंड रूट ऑफ द रिक्वायर्ड क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन, वो कैसा है? वो जो गिवन क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है उसके जो रूट्स है, वो रूट्स का जो डिफरेंस आएगा यानी अल्फा माइनस बीटा, उसका स्क्वायर. इसलिए हमने ये अल्फा माइनस बीटा का स्क्वायर यहां कैलकुलेट करके रखा. सो व्हाट इज बीटा 1? इज अल्फा माइनस बीटा का होल स्क्वायर. ये प्रॉब्लम में दिया है. पहला जो रूट है वो सम का स्क्वायर है और दूसरा जो रूट है वो डिफरेंस का स्क्वायर है. अब ये हमने ऑलरेडी कैलकुलेट करके रखा था यहां पर, ये इधर लिखा. ठीक है, तो रेडीमेड वैल्यू हमारे पास ऑलरेडी है, अल्फा माइनस बीटा होल स्क्वायर, वो हमने यहां पे लिख दी. सो नाउ वी हैव गॉट alpha 1 and beta 1 which are the roots of the required quadratic equation. यहां प्रॉब्लम खत्म हो जाएगा? No, we need sum of alpha 1 and beta 1. ये यहां पर चाहिए, है ना? तो we will calculate the sum. Okay, so alpha 1 ये यहां पर है, वो डाल दिया. beta 1 यहां पर है, इन दोनों को ऐड करेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली बीच में माइनस साइन आएगा. इसको एक्सपांड करो, इसको भी एक्सपांड करो एंड सिंप्लीफाई, यू गेट 4pq. यहां पर माइनस पी स्क्वायर विल कैंसिल विद प्लस पी स्क्वायर. यहां से इधर मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो यू गेट माइनस क्यू स्क्वायर, दैट विल कैंसिल विद प्लस क्यू स्क्वायर. दिस इज माइनस इंटू माइनस प्लस 2pq एंड 2pq, दैट गिव्स यू 4pq. ओके, आई हैव रिटन इट डायरेक्टली बिकॉज इट इज अ वेरी ऑर्डिनरी कैलकुलेशन. सो वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड द सम ऑफ द रूट्स. नाउ वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द रूट्स. प्रोडक्ट ऑफ the roots of the required quadratic equation, alpha 1 into beta 1. So alpha 1 I have substituted, beta 1 I have substituted. This is a positive quantity, this is a negative quantity, so product will be negative. P plus q whole square I kept it as it is. P minus q whole square, that also I have kept as it is. This is square, so they can be clubbed together and we can be written as whole square. P plus q into p minus q whole square. But we all know that p plus q into p minus q is p square minus q square. So we have written p square minus q square. This square is as it is. This minus sign is also as it is. So now we have got the product of the roots. Okay. So here in equation number 5, we have obtained alpha 1 plus beta 1. That means the sum of the roots of the required quadratic equation. In equation number 6, we have obtained alpha 1 beta 1 which is the product of the roots of the required quadratic equation, and therefore now we can form the equation very easily. X square minus alpha 1 plus beta 1 into x plus alpha 1 beta 1. Alpha 1 plus beta 1 we have calculated 4pq, I am putting it here. Alpha 1 beta 1 is minus of this one that I have put here. Plus into minus will give you minus, and this is the required quadratic equation which we have already written. How did we get these values? Here you can write from 5 and 6. From 5 and 6. So, comparatively, as compared to other examples, it is a very lengthy example. Okay? Actually, it exceeds the maximum limit of 4 marks also, but a good example, a challenging example for intelligent students.